Hey guys, welcome back here to Intuitive Angling, and really appreciate you guys swinging by the channel to check out today's episode. And guys, today I want to talk about something that we've been touching on a little bit over the past few months, and that's why so many bass fishing YouTubers are just quietly going broke right now. Not only they're going broke, but they're not putting out as many videos, sort of falling off the wayside. This is a tragedy in our sport right now. And I sort of want to go over this and just keep the public informed, because there's no reason for this to happen, and I want to explain to you guys why it's happening and sort of get into that. I'd definitely be interested in getting your feedback and some comments on this as well. And also guys, if you want to help Intuitive Angling to not fall in one of those categories about going broke, one of the best things you can do, man, is just subscribe to the channel. It's free and easy to do so. All the links I have in my video description, guys, if you use those links in the description, it's a great way to support the channel. Just a lot of different ways to do that. So thank you very much for everybody that's been taking advantage of all those links in my description. Really appreciate that. Okay, I've been talking about this a little bit on and off the last few weeks, guys, but it needs to be, I want to dive into it a little bit deeper in terms of what is really happening to the entire platform of bass fishing YouTubers. And this not only is about bass fishing YouTubers, but it extends over into other outdoor related type YouTube creators, like especially fishing and hunting. That's the main thing. Okay, here's what I'm talking about. If you look, say for example, all your favorite bass fishing YouTubers, even the ones that you may not watch, the ones you've heard of, if you go back through 2025, especially from about August 2025 up until right now, the last 6 months, go through and look at the views that they're getting on their channels, and you will see across the board that the views on all bass fishing YouTube channels have basically been cut in half over the last 6 months. And when that happens, when you have the views cut down and the watch time, your revenue's cut in half. So for the most part, 99% of the bass fishing YouTubers out there have had their income and their views cut in half since August of 2025. And I sort of want to explain to that and why so many of them are going broke with it. Okay, now we've talked about this before. I just want to briefly touch on that. Then I want to get into a little bit more detail on this. Excuse me. Is in July or August of 2025, YouTube made this, they didn't tell anyone they were doing this. They made this massive change to their entire way that they push or promote videos, especially in the bass fishing genre. In other words, for example, if you're on a laptop computer and you're watching a YouTube video, a lot of times they don't count those as views. If you've got some type of an ad blocker on your channel, they don't count that as views. If you, say for example, you see like on my channel or something or anybody else's channel, if you see an ad pop up like in the middle of the video and you don't watch that ad completely, say for example, you push that little skip button on there, the YouTube creators don't get any credit for that view. So in essence, they have created a situation where they are benefiting their own platform, but they are just hurting their creators unbelievable. And on top of that, you got this whole influx of like, you know, there's this war going on with AI right now. So they're deleting channels and they're pushing certain AI channels and they're not pushing certain ones. And like in the bass fishing genre, they've started pushing shorts, these things called YouTube shorts, which are you know, under just a couple minutes or less. They start pushing those out, and they don't pay anything. You know, if you get 1,000 views on a short, you get like 2 cents for it. So they're starting to push the shorts because that's what people want. They got a shorter attention span, so the creators can't make any money. Or they're pushing the really long videos, like 30, 40 minutes long, which most people don't make, or the viewers don't want to watch something that long. And the videos that like myself and a lot of YouTubers put out, which are like the 5 to 10 minute long videos, they're very popular with the viewers, but YouTube doesn't want to do that. They either want a short or a long video. So if I put out a 10-minute video, the algorithm on YouTube or any other creator is not pushing that video out there, so they don't get seen and they get half the views. So this is why so many bass fishing YouTubers are going broke, because it depends on however you run your platform. If you're one of those guys out there that goes out and does, on the water videos all the time, and you go to the lake, you spend a day or two filming, you spend a day editing, all that type of stuff, and then YouTube throws all these wrenches into the machinery, you can't make any money. So in essence, a lot of these YouTubers, if they go to the lake for a day and film a video and then spend another day editing that video, they lose money, because the money that they're getting from that video it doesn't even cover their expenses for going to the lake and filming. And then on top of that, there's so many YouTube channels. There's something like 100 million YouTube channels. So that you can see why YouTube they don't give a crap if somebody falls by the wayside, because there's hundreds of millions of more YouTube channels out there for them to promote. But on top of that, there's so many YouTube channels, and there's such a saturation of bass fishing YouTube channels, is the advertisers are not paying as much money. So you've got this combination about the advertisers aren't paying much money. The YouTube algorithm itself is very unfriendly towards bass fishing creators, and they're not pushing the videos, and they're kneecapping the creators, and they're putting all these limitations on it. And that's why you hear so many of them complaining. And the ones that aren't complaining publicly are complaining big time behind everybody's back, because it is kicking everybody in the nuts. So what do you do about it? That's the thing about it. How do you survive as a bass fishing YouTube content creator, or a fishing YouTube content creator, or a hunting YouTube content creator? Because there's still people that have an appetite for that product. This is why I'm talking about, I don't want this to sound like a promo for YouTube creators, but this is what YouTube has done. They are making it where guys can't make any money from YouTube like they used to. And they're basically saying, okay, you've got this platform to promote different ways for you to make money. So that's why when I talk about, like, check out the links in my description, the affiliate links or anything like that, or channel memberships or Patreon, all that type of stuff, YouTube is basically telling creators that, look, you guys have to do this. If you want to make money and keep your YouTube channel on, you're going to have to come up with some other way to do it, because we're not going to pay you the money. We're going to keep it ourselves, or whatever they're doing with it. So that's why, as a YouTube creator in 2026, if you don't have some type of like affiliate linking programs like I talk about, or channel memberships or Patreon, or some type of way to help promote your YouTube channel beyond just YouTube doing it, guys are going broke and they're getting out of it. You hear people not making as many videos, that they're disillusioned with it. They're all down in the dumps about it. And it's a really difficult situation, because even just like 2 years ago, it wasn't like that, guys. It was really nice to be working with YouTube. They really took care of their creators. There was a lot of opportunities, but like anything else, somebody must have got into some position of power over there that would say, well, screw the creators. They're a dime a dozen. Let's focus on growing the YouTube platform. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure what the situation is. They don't tell anybody. They just make these changes, and that's just done without any explanation. So if you like certain YouTube channels, not mine, or you don't even have to like mine, whatever. If you like Brian Latimer, if you like Matt Steffen, if you like, Get Your Fish On, or, Cerebral Tackle, whatever like that, the best thing that you can do, guys, is support that channel in the ways that they're talking about, alternative ways, through the affiliate linking and all that type of deal. That's the only way they're going to survive. If they don't, if the viewers don't, help the channels out like that, they're just going to go by the wayside. So I just wanted to bring that to everybody's attention. I know a lot of you guys have heard me talking about this, but I just wanted to, I think the more that it comes out like that, the more that, we can, move forward, and everybody can make the decisions on what they want to do. But anyway, guys, I do appreciate all the support everybody who's thrown to the channel, to my channel, everybody that's subscribed to the channel, or if you become a channel or Patreon member of Intuitive Angling, or you're using the links in the description. Thank you very much for me and my family. We really appreciate that, and it definitely does not go unnoticed. So talk later, guys. See you.